The Prime Minister was courteous but firm. He told the opposition leader that his government has a direct mandate from the Jamaican people to prioritize transforming the country into a republic. Dr. Holness told Mark Golding that his administration made a commitment to the Jamaican people when prosecuting the case on constitutional reform in the run-up to the September 3 general election. He said that commitment is laid down in the JLP's election manifesto. The Prime Minister told the opposition leader that the Vale Royal talks have been useful in facilitating frank dialogue and principled compromise. He's proposing to Golding that they return to the talks in the hope of moving forward in a constructive manner. Dr. Holness says the government stands ready to coordinate the necessary logistics to facilitate those talks. But before extending the invitation for direct talks, Dr. Holness clarified his earlier invitation for Mr. Golding to meet with Constitutional Affairs Minister Delroy Chuck. The Prime Minister says that recognizing that Mr. Golding had assumed direct shadow oversight for the constitutional reform agenda, he thought it necessary for the portfolio minister to brief Golding and his team on the restructured ministry and portfolio responsibilities. According to Holness, he thought it was respectful to extend an invitation, which was then backed by a letter from Chuck. The Prime Minister says that meeting was a preliminary one and was not intended to be a substitute for a direct meeting between himself and Mr. Golding. The Prime Minister also used his letter to outline to Mr. Golding the history of what he described as a departure from the understanding that they would work together in good faith to achieve republic status. Mr. Holness said it was always the initial understanding that the leaders would address the matter of the final court in a subsequent phase of the reform process. Holness all but accused Golding of changing the nature of their agreements on constitutional reform at the late stage by insisting that the transition towards a republic be twinned with acceptance of the appellate jurisdiction of the Caribbean Court of Justice. This latest letter follows Mr. Golding's own missive to the Prime Minister, in which he rebuffed Holness's invitation to meet with the Constitutional Affairs Minister on the way forward. Golding had issued a call for a direct meeting between himself and Holness on the matter. Ricardo Brooks for Nationwide News.